Hey guys, you're listening to All Things Gaming, which is a comedy podcast, and the views expressed within are solely ours.
And not meant to be taken seriously. So enjoy the show.
Fight! You win!
What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to another beautiful day podcast. Welcome to the extravaganza, to the ball, to the dance floor, to the
cotillion,
soiree,
to the quinceañera.
Yeah, welcome to the party. I'm Josh Lomar, with me as always,
Kevin Clay.
And this is the Everything Gaming Podcast. We're going to talk to you about our Lord Jesus Christ and the way he likes to game.
Of the Latter-day Saints, by the way. We turned Mormon. I'm kidding. I do have an affinity for Diet Coke.
Right.
It's neither
Jesus
here nor
is
there.
always a tank main. He always plays tank main. It's cool.
You would think he'd be support, but
No. Or healing.
He's taking
No,
but he's just taking a lot of damage for the world.
Straight anger in the temple.
Yeah.
Flipping tables over and driving out the
bad spirits.
The business people. I don't know.
Okay, well you would hope so. That would actually make a sick game. You would get all sorts of free press.
How is there not a Jesus
there are a few
video game?
There are a few, but they either are like
Show
people
me
are like
AAA.
That's edgy.
Show
No
me
way.
A AAA Jesus game.
Oh, can you imagine like somebody making like a Passion of the Christ-esque game where like a dude just gets an Arab dude just gets absolutely battered by
There's a
everybody?
game called I Am Jesus Christ.
See, I think you and I have spoken about I Am Jesus Christ, but once again, this is indie. He's just walking around.
Bro.
I Am Jesus Christ.
It was an IGN article, but dude, this is... I mean, you're driving the devil out of this fool.
That looks better than I thought. You know what I mean? Like, that looks better than I thought.
Damn, bro. Oh, shit. He's about to jack off this... He's about to release...
Hold on, don't you do that.
He's about to release this demon all over his face.
Okay. All right.
I compel you.
You're not...
You're first person, by the way.
This is why Unreal Engine and like dynamic lighting mods are like unfair, because you can make a game called I Am Jesus look pretty cool if you want. But here's the problem with that: if it's in irony, okay, the Christians attack it, they flock to it, and they pick at you. You know, they get so upset. If it's not in irony, it's immediately blasphemy, right? Because like no Christian truly can. We're becoming the podcast that you said we were at the beginning of this joke. I am doing absolutely excellently. I have in the realm of video games, I am on the precipice of starting Bloodborne over again because I'm really getting the itch. But I started Dead Space, and it is scary.
That is a scary game.
It's so scary. I played it in the dark. I turned the light on. Weed didn't even help. Yeah, like I was like, I'm gonna be less sober. That'll help. And I was like, I'm gonna pee my pants. One of these things pops out.
The idea being that if you're sober, you can more analyze what's going on.
That was scaring me further. I was like, hopefully with less senses, I'll be less frightened. But no, I was still frightened because the way they do it in Dead Space is, especially in this remake, is they just have this tight over the shoulder angle where like, fuck, you know, like
you don't get to see the whole screen,
and the shits pop out.
Yeah,
fast. Like it's like, ooh, is someone gonna walk out of that vent? No, they're gonna shoot out of it like lightning bolt. You know, like they happen so fast and they start shredding. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't get blasted. Don't get stuck out in the rain.
Don't get
with metal.
Gonna be rusty.
Hope you don't have braces.
Yeah, I mean, These are space zombies, no?
Yeah, absolutely. There are zombies. They're also kind of alien-esque necromorphs.
Like, are they like humans that got taken over by an organism?
Correct.
A la kind of like Last of Us sort of deal.
Yeah, it's just instead of mushrooms, it's aliens.
Right, it's alien mushrooms.
Yeah. So I'm hoping I can get good at this game. I have it on the lowest sensitivity you can have the game on, and it still seems kind of fast.
Are you going to get a VR headset and play the VR version?
Oh.
Isn't that?
No.
Was that is that what that game was? Or am I thinking of a different game?
The one I really want to play?
Yeah.
That's Resident Evil.
No. What was that? I thought it was was it not a Dead Space game? Or am I just smoking crack?
I bet you're not smoking crack at all. I just like we have a few Resident VR experts in
No. Oh, they did release. Oh, they hasn't been released yet.
Oh, really?
I was thinking of a different game.
You talking about Half-Life?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Half-Life.
Alex? Half-Life Alex?
Yes, I am.
Yo,
that's exactly
hey,
what I'm thinking
can I
about.
tell you something?
That's exactly the game.
This is twice as scary as that. Yeah. Because in Half-Life, you'll be like, ooh, that's disturbing. In this 1984 world, I also didn't want to see scary zombie people. You know, that's frightening. But in this, it's like the beginning of the game, you are on a ship, and it's like, oh, we're gonna dock with that ship. That's the ship we're doing work at. And like immediately,
how does every space game start this way? It's
because
literally like,
they
hey,
just,
we're
like,
just
skip
space truckers. We're gonna pull up this space station, and oh my god, everyone's dead, and there's aliens, and we're fighting. And I happen to be an engineer.
That is exactly how this one goes for sure. So hard. The immediately first thing that happens is you're like, hey, we're gonna do the easy auto dock thing that it's doing, and you're like, sweet, no problem. And then it goes really bad, and you almost die just at that point. And me personally, I don't know, maybe I'm not married enough to my work, but at that point, like after looking, we made it through the auto dock that didn't go so well, and I look and there's no one, like no one's there. There's a whole ship. It's like a colony. And nobody is here to be like, yeah, you want a donut? You're like, nobody's there at all. And I would be like, I think we should leave.
I think this is a bad sign.
I think
this is a bad sign. Yeah, that's a bad
we should take the function that we still have of our ship and
maybe
skedaddle.
The next one. I bet you there's like down the way.
What, another 2 light years?
Couple light years or 2 down the road.
An exit. We'll hit an exit.
We'll
it's
find
fine.
Something.
But no. And then
AAA, it's cool.
It is cool. It is one of the cooler games because it's like horror game where you don't ever get a real gun. You just get your little mining tool.
Upgrade it.
Yeah, you can modulate it and make it a cooler mining gun. But at the end of the day, you've picked up a thing that is meant to like blast rocks off of the wall. So like you never feel super powerful. That's how I feel. But I'm gonna keep playing it and it'll be good.
How many hours you got in it?
I just got the 2.
Okay.
Just the 2 right now. I'm very early.
Two rips. Yeah, that's like a demo.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm through the demo of Dead Space, and I don't think I'm going to ask my mom to buy it for me for Christmas. I keep scaring the shit out. I'm kidding. I'll play it, though.
Right on.
Are you into anything new? Some blasphemous?
No, nothing. Not yet.
You are getting ready for a big thing.
Marriage and setting up a fucking wedding and all this stuff has been taking up time, so... No, I haven't, but that's fine.
You're like we said, you're gonna get a decent little run up and run down to game here. But
I know it's cool,
and it's coming with the new Doom game too.
It's all right, man. But listen.
Yeah.
Let's get into this shit.
Yeah.
We got some podcasting news for y'all. Well, actually, it's just news about video games that we're going to be telling you about on a podcast. But
that's our medium.
We got some Ubisoft news about their Chroma. And how they utilize that to help people that can't see colors correctly. And then Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster is real. It's a go. And then we're going to be talking about some 420 bundles and things of that nature coming up in the video game world to celebrate the ganja. The day of the ganj.
Weed day.
The marijuana. Actually, it's just... It's actually some celebrating Hitler's birthday. That's
Hitler's
what we're really
birthday.
doing.
Mario.
It's a me, Hitler. That's when his birthday was. It is very interesting. The first time I went up to my father and was like, Dad, happy 420, wink, like this, gave him a little wink. My dad was like, this is a terrible day. Hitler was born today. What are you celebrating? And like got a little upset at me, and I was like, whoa.
He didn't hit you with the,
you didn't
I'm
know?
kidding.
No.
I
never got it, I'm kidding, because he had no idea that there was a Hallmark card day for weed.
He didn't know
He did not know. No, he'd
been living his whole life just going...
He just did weed at his discretion.
April 20th.
A normal day.
Nothing about that day.
A normal day.
Except for Hitler's birthday.
Hitler one day at that time. Yeah, I know. It was very interesting.
All right,
so let's get into it.
All right, let's bust it. All right, so Ubisoft, Chroma.
This is very tits, by the way. This is very cute and accessible.
Colorblind simulation tool. How do they know if you're not colorblind?
What that's like. What that would be like.
How do you know? All right, now available for public use, Chroma, Ubisoft's colorblind simulation tool, is now available for public use after several years of internal use and development, with an estimated 300 million people around the world affected by colorblindness. Also,
how many?
300 million people around the world affected by colorblindness. Chroma allows developers to accurately replicate their experience and create accessible content to meet their needs. The open source tool works by applying a filter over the game screen without hindering performance.
Okay, so it's just filters everything.
Yeah, just
that color turns into this.
Yes, exactly.
That color turns into this.
Exactly.
It's dusty brown. Do you remember when I played PUBG and I for real played with fucking I think it was like Trutanopia mode?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
would make things stand out.
It was purple blood. Yeah. It was bullshit. You'd be like, oh, I got that fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you, fucker.
I saw
you
that.
You alien cunt.
Over the past few years, Chroma has proven to be a highly effective tool for us at Ubisoft, says David Tissenrand, Director of Accessibility. It has allowed us to assess the accessibility of our games for colorblind players much faster and more comprehensively than ever before, because we believe accessibility is a journey, not a race. We're thrilled to share Chroma with the entire industry. We invite everyone to benefit from it, provide feedback, and contribute to its future development.
Who got sexually harassed over at Ubisoft? What bad news is going to drop out? Hey, we need some good PR. Give the world the Chroma. give the world the tool.
Development of Chroma started in 2021 as Ubisoft's quality control team based in India worked to create a tool that would provide feedback in real time and allow developers to control the game while simulating color blindness. Today, Chroma uses the Color Oracle algorithm and can be used on dual or single screens. Furthermore, it works with hotkeys and has customizable overlays.
I'm this type.
Yeah, just Chrome. It's kind of like
monitors is cool.
It's kind of like yes, it is, but it's also kind of like Predator's vision, where he can filter through different types of like heat vision.
He hits R1 like 9 times in his own head.
Yeah.
He's that's why Arnold had to cover himself with that
mud.
Wet hot mud.
It was cold
mud,
because
and he looked like somebody diarrheaed him.
Yeah. Chroma was created with a clear purpose, making colorblindness accessibility a natural part. Making colorblindness accessibility a natural part of the creative and testing process, is Jawad Shakil, QC product manager. Cool name.
Quality control?
Yeah, QC.
Oh.
The team faced and overcame significant challenges while building it, but through those close collaborations with accessibility experts and by refining the tool based on feedback, which created a solution that eliminated lag and inaccuracies, making accessibility testing efficient and smooth. Chroma is a testament to the team's innovations and dedications and blah, blah, blah. Good job, everybody. Chrome is proud to step forward, allowing everyone to benefit from this innovation.
This is good.
That's very cool.
I often tout this as a thing, but like the blind person who played The Last of Us Part 2. We all need to get there. Obviously, like, they're probably not coming at it from the most like, look, they're like, we give this gift to the world. You can now see like these colorblind people.
Yeah.
But like they're doing it because this is great PR, and making games accessible means that nobody who is differently abled doesn't buy their game. Right at the end of the day. But this is anybody making it easier for anybody to play games is always going to be a good thing. And I do think Ubisoft has done a good thing. You got 2 weeks to have no bad news. Because this feels strange.
The clock is a ticking.
Yes, 14 days from now.
I think it's neat. I think that it's cool how it's just a window that you literally overlay whatever window you're playing on, which is very interesting to me. I don't know. I mean,
would you
I
hit
guess
like
I'm a little confused, and I might be just fucking ignorant.
Tell me about it.
I mean, I am ignorant, but like I'm
ignorant of many things, but let's discuss it together.
If a person is colorblind, aren't they seeing it in this variation that we're simulating?
Yes.
So are they just doing it so that things are so when they're developing in this mode they can see how it contrasts and they can change colors so things stand out better for them?
So they probably put the filter on and then test the actual colorblind modes they're making against
Gotcha. Okay.
So that they can see if the changes they've made do contrast it, and then probably for multiplayer games make sure it's not.
And then
like
they probably have a bunch of colorblind people that are going, "This is good" or "This is bad" or "This is."
I hope so.
Like
I hope somewhere
feedback.
Somebody is colorblind and they're like, yeah, no, I can see it. That's supposed to be red, right?
It's like the guy, Ted, you've been working on this thing for like 10 years. You're colorblind, right? He's like, no, I can see colors.
No, what do you mean? He's got rainbows everywhere.
Yeah.
He's the most proud gay dude you've ever met in his life. He's like, no, I might see more color than you, dude.
I'm like a pistol shrimp. Yeah, I can see one of those
so
extra
cool.
colors.
God, you see one just bust a fucking shell open. Like, it's just like, I'm hungry. Fucking damn, dude. Goddamn. Spit one up.
All right. Well done, Ubisoft. Keep the clock's ticking. Don't do anything stupid.
Is ticking.
All right. Moving on. Kevin.
Yes.
Tell me about the Elder Scrolls.
I would love to tell
me about
you,
the Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
There's some huge news. I hope it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that Elder Scrolls 6 will probably take a fucking minute to come out, but lo and behold, Eurogamer, more specifically Tom Phillips, the editor-in-chief of Eurogamer, has these words to say. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remake is real. Like the One Piece, it's real. First screenshots and details leak. Our first look at the long-awaited remake of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Oblivionate once again. I'm kidding. Comes from a leak of screenshots and details taken from a developer, Virtuosa's website. Did everyone hear that correctly? Not Bethesda. A remake or remaster ... of Bethesda's beloved Oblivion has been expected for years and has been the subject of numerous industry whisperings. I was about to say, like, industrial whippings in recent weeks. Eurogamer understands Bethesda's current plan is to shadow drop the game next week on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X, including the Game Pass. Ahead of then, fans on Reddit have been poking around Virtuosa's website and discovered a number of images that look set to be used imminently. These include screenshots of the game and comparison images showcasing this new version of Oblivion versus Bethesda's original from 2006. Just a reminder that we all march forward endlessly through the sands of time. It has no regard for the way we feel. If you have something that you think you're waiting for the perfect time to do, the second best time might be right now. Because apparently Oblivion came out in 2006, 19 fucking years ago. Eurogamer has corroborated. They put both nipples on the fucking on the case, and there are more here collected on Imgur. The images they're discussing here. Word of an Oblivion remake or remaster first popped up back in 2020. Referencing a project in a leaked internal Microsoft document. A further leak in 2023. I guess that's when you put your penis back in your pants, but there was still like a little left. A further leak. So 3 years after, a little more spurt from a former employee of Virtuos confirmed the game was in development at the studio as a full remake and was being built using the extremely optimized and no problem having Unreal Engine 5.
Wait till you read the next sentence.
Oh no. Fast forward to 2025 and I've come to my pants. The leaks have come thick and fast.
Why? Why did they have to come thick and fast?
Oh, just like,
Why?
it's so fast and thick. Whispers began gathering back in. Stop saying whispers when a Virtuous employee updated their LinkedIn profile to mention unannounced Unreal Engine 5 remake. With newly reworked stamina, sneaking, blocking, archery, and hit reaction systems, as well as a fresh HUD. Earlier this month, Eurogamer's Jim Trinka called on Bethesda to remake Morrowind, not Oblivion, you cowards, and I do fear that ship has now sailed. So, just a few thoughts from me, the person who loves Oblivion. You would probably love Oblivion too, but you haven't played it, to my knowledge, is correct?
No,
all right.
I am not.
Let's talk at no length at all about The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This is a game. It is a story and artful masterpiece, marred by the limitations of its time. The game is a little clunky to play. It's a little annoying to play. Just because it's so old. But it is such a pleasure. Some of the quests and things presented in it are such a pleasure to experience that it's really no big deal to play it, even if you wanted to. However, if there was a really big there were two really big problems with Oblivion to me. Number one is that the DLC was not included with the game. It is almost entirely pertinent. The DLC is. Like, it explains so much about what's happening in Oblivion. It makes no sense not to have it bundled. You know, it feels like the game wasn't ready. Number two, the main quest of Oblivion, like the main story, not a thing that's really that important in Elder Scrolls games, but still important to a gamer who wants to finish a game, you know, in any sensible way.
Sure.
The main quest of Oblivion, aka going through the Oblivion gates and sealing them, was so fucking boring. I've never done it, and I've played Oblivion 5 times. Every time I've played it, I skip the main game of Oblivion and do all of the other cool quest lines to their finish, and then I am done.
And then I put the game away.
I think
I tip the cap.
You have to close. You have to do the same boring thing like 50 times. It's so annoying. That might be slightly hyperbole, but like I feel it is not quite that hyperbolic. If they decide to put a lot of quality of life into this, this will be an extravagantly good thing as far as remakes go. And you know what? 20 goddamn years to wait for a remake. I don't even know if I'm going to shit on you for this one. You waited a while. You want to dip again? Go ahead.
You gave it enough breathing room.
2 decades?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I agree. I think I can breathe now too.
What do you think what's the fastest remake?
The Last of Us. It's got to be The Last of Us. The Last of Us from PS3 to PS4 had an enhanced version, and then The Last of Us Part 2 had a PS5 version faster than fuck. That's what I think. Fastest remake, The Last of Us. Maybe
4% of remakes in their data set had a time gap of 0 to 5 years.
Oh, 5 years for a remake is outrageously low. But like Skyrim, bro, they've sold
Kingdom
Skyrim
Hearts
100
Chain
times.
of Memories was released in 2024 and remade as Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories in 2007.
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories originally was a 2004 Game Boy Advance game, though, right?
I don't know.
I believe that is my thought. That is my thought. That's pretty fast a turnover though for the enhanced version to the remake of the enhanced version. I agree. We're decisively in a weird fucking position gaming wise as far as like remakes. Dude, are you talking about the enhanced version of that, or are you talking about the remake, the remaster?
Yeah, I know.
Which version?
Yeah,
director's cut,
right?
Oni-chan edition, like what? What? The thing that worries me about the Oblivion remaster is it better not be some fucking AI, mumble jumble nonsense like the Grand Theft Auto trilogy was. And number two is I really, really, really don't want this to affect Sky Oblivion, which was a mod that's been in work for a long time to port Oblivion into Skyrim. Just make Oblivion again, but in Skyrim. And it as you know, we might find out Virtuos just did that, but we'll find out. I'm not gonna buy this on release. It's not, it's not hitting me in my nostalgia sack quite that hard, but
Yeah.
I will
What
look.
is it going to be like next year when they release this?
The word on the street is that like this time next week, this will be in people's hands.
Shut up.
That's word on the street.
Wow.
Is they've kept this a secret for this long, aside from that dude kind of trolling on LinkedIn.
Wow.
Being like, I'm making a game where archery is really important. A remake in Unreal Engine.
Anyone interested? No.
Does anybody think of that game at all?
No.
Maybe a game where you can be a big cat person. All right, just think about it.
Do you have coin? He
Khajiit has wares.
He might have.
He has wares.
All right.
I love playing as a Khajiit. I still don't think I'm a furry though.
Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's move on to the most important news of all. 420 is
in 3
coming
days
around the corner.
By the time you listen to this, 420 will have beat. You probably dropped this on 420, won't you?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Yeah.
Happy 420, everyone.
420 extravaganza.
Why don't you smoke some bubs?
420 light it up and burn that tree, bro. I hope you live in a legal state, and if not, welcome to the club. All right.
If not, you better be following all the rules and regulations laid down by the law because they're above reproach.
That's right. And as always, every year, the yearly weed skins extravaganza, double weed points, and such. There's going to be for Call of Duty. There's a Cheech and Chong operator skins.
Cheech and Chong, both of them, huh?
And apparently, when you kill somebody, they turn into joints.
When you kill someone, they turn into big joints, and then can you collect them and smoke?
Yeah. The collaboration skins offer weed-infused effects with executing a kill and a finisher. As mentioned, the unique bullet tracer will turn killed enemies into giant joints. Check it out below. Loading tweet.
You're loading tweet, and the tweet never.
Hold on, let's see. Oh. He just literally just
smoked you like my favorite strain, man.
Oh man, dude, look, check this out. He blows through he does a shot, he shotguns him. He literally shotgunned him.
He shotguns the shotgun.
Okay, he's a giant joint right here.
Yeah,
on the floor. It looks like a mummy. As a joint.
Look at what they did to that gun. They made it pink and gold. What they do that for?
This is quite the
This is Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yeah, this is
I'm ready.
I mean, every year,
without failure.
Every year, it doesn't change. It's gonna happen.
We're far away from
enjoy it.
We're far away from the weed bush ghillie skin, though. I mean, this is just Cheech and Chong,
right?
And the disclaimer played at the beginning of the show, so I'm gonna go ahead and say something to you that might be. This is gonna be probably a cold take. Okay, Cheech and Chong. According to the second time I went to a dispensary ever in my life, Cheech and Chong will so gladly put their name on your weed thing for $1 or $2 that it really does not matter how qualitative it is, because when I was there, I was like, oh, Cheech and Chong makes weed. Shouldn't I get some of that? And the bud tender literally went like this. I wouldn't.
Are you listening to me?
I think there are plenty of other things around that don't say Cheech and Chong made them.
You could probably buy.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
This man just said Cheech and Chong aren't for the Stonies at all.
Well,
they're for the dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah. I mean,
so be ready. But I mean, the skins look kind of cute. If you're the type of person who wants to spend $25 on this fucking one, so let's go ahead.
You knock it out.
You got the wallet. You got your mommy's credit card. You go get one. But I'm like we've said before, I'm curmudgeonly. I'm an old soul. I won't be buying this marijuana skin.
We'll be ripping that audio, bud.
Oh no.
Yes, we will.
Oh no, so something terrible has happened.
No, I didn't hit record like a schmuck.
Oh, well, hold on.
Like
Let's
a-
make sure we got...
Like a fucking schmuck.
Hold on.
We're
While
streaming.
here-
We're streaming.
Oh, I know we're streaming, but well, how does it sound?
Microphone, audio, USB codec, making noise. And then also, Rockstar is celebrating 420 with GTA Online, with the hunting pack, weed rewards, and a Yeti sweater. You can get a 420 pendant, a green 420 festival outfit, Yeti Earth Day hoodie. It's a well-known fact, according to this caption on this photo, that Yetis love marijuana. And then also, you're going to be able to get a bunch of bikes that you normally wouldn't be able to get. So, Nagasaki, Shinobi, Lampadati, Tigon. What are these names?
Yo, Shinobi is a sick bike
Pegasi,
name.
Ignis,
Okay.
Ubermacht, Reinhardt,
Ubermacht.
Anus RE7B.
It's an anus.
Anus.
Wait, RE7B. What does that say? Revved RE7B.
ANNIS.
Anus.
Honest. Anus.
I'm going to hop on my honest.
Declass Drogger.
That's pretty cool. I mean, the idea of there being days, especially like in their little world, their little GTA Online world, where weed is more important, and this would be one.
Yeah.
So in the cultivation of weed is so important this evening, this weekend of weed.
The flagship event is Hunting Pack, Get Lamar, which sees you either join Lamar Davis and the Grove Street families in their bid to deliver a batch of marijuana in a burning truck, or team up with Ballas and Vagos to keep the delivery from happening. Completing the mission earns you double GTA money, and those with a new active GTA Plus subscription earn 4 times the rewards.
Oh, if they have GTA Plus.
Get that GTA Plus.
GTA Plus. You can't even watch Severance on it.
GTA in addition.
GTA a little more. A little more. Living
There's
Plus.
a goofy drug rug hoodie up for grabs.
Does it look like a drug rug you've seen out in the world? Does it have 3 to 8 colors?
Yes.
Does it look uncomfortable in many ways?
Yes.
Yes. This is drug rugs in the type of clothing I can't really fuck with, because when I get up in the morning,
Yeah.
it has to be a certain threshold of soft to hit my body. Otherwise, it becomes this thing that I can only wear later in the day.
It's a mat. It's a floor mat. It's like what
I
you
don't
have
wanna
in
put
your
that on my
kitchen
body.
that they cut a slit in and they put it over like a poncho.
Yeah, that's
and then
not good.
Stapled it down the sides. Hey, look, you got a sweater now.
I disagree.
And you
I had
see
no
that and you
idea
go,
it was
oh,
a
he
mat."
smokes weed. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's no doubt. This
Weed
guy has
detected.
weed on him.
Hey, can I get high with you?
What's up, dude?
You would be the person to have it, I'm sure.
We'd probably be friends. Let's test it out.
Let's test my diagnosis.
Let's see what's up.
Weed man. But he goes, no, I'm fucking straight edge, dude. I just love
That's when I
Jamaican
jump
culture.
his ass and beat him up and take his hoodie. And give it to a real
You can't have
stoner.
this. That's fair.
That's stolen valor.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
stolen valor, bruh.
Dude, where'd you serve, dog?
Bruh. Yeah.
What was your
What's up? What fish what fish tour were you on, bruv?
dude, what yeah, man, what type of balloons were they selling? What color were they at that fest, dude?
What's up, dog?
Just something you could
Right.
I'm trying to think of, like, I couldn't for some reason think of any of the stuff because I used to watch Stolen Valor videos, like people
they
people
would
hitting
have,
them with
like,
there'd be a
Yeah.
guy, he has a jacket on, it's so too small.
What's this
you know-
ribbon for?
And they're
You know.
like, oh man, my buddy served with y'all, dude. Where was that at? And it's a dude with like a Wendy's cup.
Right.
Every time it's like they're somewhere they should never be, just standing around. I'm a veteran. And they
You go
start
to certain gas
bumbling.
stations, you can get a coffee or a soda for free.
Interesting.
So,
So
I
this
mean,
is
just
stolen
on,
merchandise
pop on
valor.
the cammy's jacket, the cami, and then
I don't know.
you know,
I wear a jacket that says police on the back of it a lot.
in German.
In German, because I do not want to be shot by the police. for wearing a police jacket. Otherwise, I would have bought on eBay. I've been watching many Baltimore police jackets.
Yeah.
Would love to have one. But
Yeah?
what? I'm gonna wear one and die.
Why?
And because you can't impersonate a police officer. I'm not trying to, but like
That's not impersonating.
it says police on the back of it.
So
what if someone thinks
what?
I can help them?
If you're wearing a Baltimore police jacket in Indianapolis,
I'm out of my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I'm just trying to eat this hoagie in peace.
Now let me live.
I don't know, man.
I'm
trying to buy a cool police jacket right now.
I know, because they
Look,
are
$65.
cool. Reasonable.
Tax Squad police bomber jacket.
Tax Squad?
I don't know what
It's what they call SWAT now. It's tactical tactical arms combat blah,
whatever.
They don't call it SWAT anymore in some places. It's very sad.
Ooh, green fucking windbreaker.
Yeah,
police
beautiful.
Windbreaker.
Beautiful, you're there. You get two. Like
sick.
the shit is
it's
tight.
only $50.
That's very reasonable.
All right. Anyway,
This is our digression. If you smoke weed, I need you to be safe about it. This 420, because if you're in an illegal area, that's usually where the police come out to fuck with y'all. Mm-hmm. So do it in a safe place. Don't be in your car. Don't be fucking having it all around and shit. We don't want that. If you're in a legal place, though, also be safe. Don't do any crazy shit. Don't take an edible that's heroically not what you should, be taking.
stay in your lane. Live responsibly. Eat a lot of food.
With
hang out
weed,
with your friends in front of a TV. Have some laughs.
Absolutely. Play sorry.
Play
Throw up a
Sorry?
Mario Kart. Or Jackbox.
Yeah.
Something interactive in a light way that keeps everything light. Don't play anything crazy.
Nothing. No Russian roulette. No.
Yeah. That's my 420 tradition. We all test fate.
Slam it closed.
It just, instead of a cigarette, it's just a joint.
4 clicks in a row. You think anyone's ever made it 4 clicks in a row playing Russian roulette?
You might love season 2 of Squid Game. Based on what you said right there, the wildest game of Russian roulette I've seen on media since fucking Deer Hunter. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, it's getting nuts in here. Russian roulette though is cool. Did you? I told you I played
cool.
that.
I just
the
bit
game.
my tongue. Oh, again. Ow.
That's a trifecta. You no longer have to worry about it if it goes by the same rules as celebrity deaths.
All right,
Soothe yourself. All right.
I gotta talk like in a weird way now.
Anyway, well, you don't have to too much because we are at the end. I just wanted everyone to be safe when they're smoking weed this weekend.
What about a A7 Vegas veteran Ranger leather duster?
I'm sorry.
That says A7 on the back.
So when you said veteran Ranger leather duster, that is from Fallout New Vegas, I'm reckoning. The video game.
Oh,
which is
cool.
Oh, yeah, buddy. That's an NCR Ranger duster, my friend.
Baby.
Yeah, that's tits.
$179.
Oh, no. It's so expensive. You know what, though? Kind of worth it. You can wear that duster for the rest of your life, probably. It's a duster. It's a solid investment.
Dude, it's bulletproof. I think it's sword-proof.
How much
also.
to get the helmet that says "Forgive me, Mama"? There's an NCR Ranger helmet, obviously, in the game, but there's a special one that has an eye blown out of it. And it says it's got "Forgive me, Mama" written on it in like paint, and it's like, damn, fucking. I would not want to walk around in a.
Someone made a cosplay like.
Yeah, see, that's decent. It's in black. That was a bad choice. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Not Bethesda, Obsidian, Black Isle. I was about to say Oblivion, and I was like, man, I'm stuck in Bethesda. Purgatory. It's just me and Todd.
Just
everything
hanging out.
Everything here just works. What you StarCraft's not working too good? Maybe you got a potato PC out there, fellas. You go out there and upgrade your rig. Todd said some sick shit out in the world. Literally, my game's unoptimized. No, my game's optimized as tits. Maybe you got bullshit computers. How's that? Fuck boys. Thank you guys, gals, and NB pals. I'm gonna steal that from Hassan. I don't think he can sue me, right? I mean, he's too busy with other things happening. For listening to our show, we have been All Things Gaming, a podcast where we're two people, hopefully humorfully and sardonically hit you with the latest and greatest opinions and news from gaming. You can find us at Patreon. You can also find a generous backlog of audio content available for a limited time only at soundcloud.com/getinthecargamer. We're also a live Twitch stream, twitch.tv/allthingsgamingpod. You should really check us out there. It's a lot of fun. You can be there while we record the show, and also there is gaming stuff that happens occasionally as well. We really appreciate you coming out to the show. Hit the links, come into the Discord, and let me into your life. I am asking so hard to be there. Until next time, thank you guys. Game out.
Gamer out. Love y'all.
Peace.
Great ass!